COBie? Construction operation, building information exchange. Okay, this is the collection of some structured data. This is our content. Today we are going to see what is COBie and then why COBie is required. Okay, and then what is the benefits of COBie, and then what is the workflow, and then data integrated BIM model. Finally, data integration with Revit and COBie. If you have any panel board, for the panel board, we have like length, width, and height. Length, width, and height. Coming to the level of information, which will be like more information about the panel. For example, that panel is located on electrical room, which contains 10 MCBs. The difference between LOD and LOI. Level of information is something like a level of data which we are pushing into the families. Level of detail is nothing but the shape, width, and height of the element, model element. This is the two different type of LOD and LOI. Guys, do you have any doubt in this? From on-site team and then off-site team, do you have any doubt in this LOI and LOD? No one? From on-site team?
Siddhi, can you give some example? Like for LOD, what are the data we are going to add while upgradation, and for LOI?
Right? Yes, right. Okay. In energy center model, we have created n number of schedules. You can see this is the communication device schedule, data device schedule, electrical equipment schedule, fire alarm device schedule, and then security device schedule. I will go for one fire alarm device. This is one fire alarm device. Okay. Let's take LV fire alarm heat detector. Okay. Heat detector is one type of element, one type of family. Okay. Inside that family, we can able to see this is one shape, right? This is one shape. This will it will contain some radius of element, circle element. Okay, and then there will be like length and width. This is like LOD, level of detail. Coming to level of, we can see there are like n number of manufacturer and then description, assembly code. These are like a level of information which belongs to that family. Coming to level of detail, it have like only length, width, and height, which is like shape of family. Coming to a level of information, it's like you have to give what is manufacturer, who is the manufacturer, and then what is the operation, building, information exchange. See, where COBie is required first. We all think COBie will be started at LOD 500, after LOD 500. But it's not true. Okay? It will be started from the LOD 100, starting design stage. Okay? We will be collecting data from the design stage. Finally, at the LOD 500, we will be like giving one cumulative data for the customers. Clear, right? I will give one example. Why we are starting from the LOD 100. COBie will be started from the LOD 100. I will give you an example. We can take one room. Okay. For that room, we are designing one HVAC system. For example, it is like a 2 ton of HVAC system. 2 ton. Okay. The 2 ton design value will be like a same. 2 ton of HVAC system will be same, but the vendor may be different. Clear, right? 2 ton will be like a standard design stage. The data is correct, and then but vendor. For example, I will go for 2 ton Voltas, 2 ton Daikin, 2 ton Mitsubishi. So those data will be comes under LOD 300, 400, 500. But the design stage data will be finalized. So COBie will be started from design stage. The data will be collected from the design stage, and then final extraction will be like in LOD 500. Final data will be extracted on LOD 500. Clear, right? You can see there is one example. In design stage, we will be taking care of space, system, and then equipment, layout, those things. Coming to the building stage, coming to the build stage. Construction stage, we will be taking care of product data, and then as-built layout, tag, and serial number, warranty, and stats. Tag, asset tag, is very important thing. For every asset, you can see for every asset, there will be like one asset tag. For example, you can take your system, own system. There will be like one barcode, right? You can see in every system there will be like a MDU0141, MDU0221. Those are like asset tag. Those things will be very helpful for the facility managers who will be working in the building, who can easily access the data for the system for the operation maintenance. Yeah. How many number of floors? 3 floors. 3 floors, right? Down plus 3. Correct, right? Those things, those data will come under floors. Next is space. Space is nothing but for every project, there will be like a space. The space will be created from the architectural people. That's right. Architects are working now. Space will be created from architectural people. For example, this is the training room. Training room 3. You have to create one space for training room 2. It's similar like a room tag. Okay. If it is training room 2, there will be like a one space created for training room 2. Okay. Those will comes under space. Zone. Again, we can take example for Madurai Phase 2 project. In Madurai Phase 2, there are 2 types of zone. You all guys know, right? One is like north wing, another one is south wing. We have segregated in our building into 2 zones. So there will be like a north wing, ground floor. Again, we have like south wing, ground floor. So those zones will come under zone stack. There are like 2 things, type and component. These 2 things will play vital role in COBie data. Type is nothing but type parameter. The parameter which comes under type parameter is called type. What is component? Instance parameter. The parameter which comes under instance parameter is called component. Okay? It's clear, right, guys? Guys, clear, right? In Revit, we have 2 type of parameter. One is type parameter, another one is instance parameter. Those 2 parameters we have segregated into type and component. That's all. Do you want any example for type and component? On-site team and off-site team, do you want any example? Yeah, perfect. Those things is based on Revit. I want example on live data. Guys, anyone want example from the on-site team? You can show.
And also CVP show the examples of space and zones.
Okay, sir. Right? Guys, clear, right? Okay. See, for heat detector, assume this mark value as asset tag. Assume this mark value as asset tag. Okay. Here, this manufacturer will come under type parameter. For example, this heat detector, if I am using for 3 areas, then my asset tag will be like 895, 896, 897. Clear, huh? Clear, right? Yes. From on-site team is clear, right?
CD for let's say for this heat detector in one floor in 5 locations. Okay. So asset tag, that means the mark value would be different for each place.
Yes, yes.
Ah.
Those will come under component. Those will come
Yes.
under component tab. Clear, right? For example, we can take in Madurai training room 3. This is training room 3, right? There are 4 type of smoke detectors. 4 type of smoke detectors. 4 number of smoke detectors. Each smoke detectors, I'm assuming, right? 001, 002, 003, 004. Okay? Those things will come under component. Coming to the manufacturer, those 4 smoke detectors are manufactured by Siemens.
Then here, the name of the item. So it is a asset tag, right? Hello?
Yes. This is the asset tag. This is the asset tag.
This is asset tag, and maybe in one floor there are 5 items. The same type of items is placed in 5 locations. So this number, maybe this is CAM 02. In other place, this number will be changed and it will be number 3 like that. That means the mark value is equals to asset tag.
Yes.
And it will be different for each item.
See, space and zones are interlinked with each other. Okay, space and zones are interlinked with each other. For example, if okay, we can take Madurai phase 2 as example. Okay, thing you can see here. This is the model. This is the interoperability tool. There are generator, regulator, and then electrical storage, space and space. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 spaces already created from the architectural people. Okay, architectural people, they have created 6 spaces. If I want to create any zone, for example, I can assume this generator and electrical will come under electrical zone. Okay, this generator and electrical will come under electrical zone. So what I will do, I will select generator and then electrical, and then I will create one zone here. Add zone. The zone name is electrical zone. Description I can give whatever, maybe like a electrical north wing ground floor. See, after this, if I'm giving save, automatically these 2 electrical and generator will come under electrical zone. Like this, we have to create in COBie. Okay, based on the client requirement. For example, in airport, some area is accessible area, some area is not accessible for the passengers. So
just consider as an utility building like energy center. There are some generators and electrical equipment will be there just to provide the energy to the other part of the airfield part. So for that part, what we will follow?
In that part, we can segregate it into like an electrical zone and mechanical zone. There will be like a mechanical equipment zone and the electrical equipment zone there, right? In energy center building.
Yes.
Those things will be divided into mechanical zone and then electrical zone. So okay. Zones is nothing but as per our identification, as per the client identification.
So that's why I'm saying if there is 4 to 5 buildings room only, so we can segregate as a single zone for the building name with the building name.
Yeah. That is if it is the zone is mainly for filtering the data. If it is the building is very large one, very big thing. If it is we are segregating the zone wise, so we can easily filter the data. So easily filter the asset. So if the building is very small, we can keep it as a single zone, no problem.
Yes, because if you are trying to segregate those as a zone, it will create another parameter for the small area and it will maybe confusing sometimes.
Yes. For example, if it is energy center building, we can keep this energy center building as a one zone.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
That is perfect.
Okay.
For example, we can take an energy center building. There are like only 5 spaces. Okay, so 5 spaces will come under energy center building as a single zone.
Yes. Yeah. Got your point, Sandeep. Thank you.
Any other doubt from here, like offsite team?
Okay, it's okay.
Done. I will take example as MEP. Okay, for every MEP element there will be like one system, like a chilled water system, hot water system, electrical system. Okay, those things system will be assigned from Revit in Revit. For example, if I am placing any three lighting fixture, the three lighting fixture will be connected with one panel. So the system is assigned to lighting fixture. We have to assign system for every element. So those things will come under system. Clear? That's clear. This job, resource and spare. This job, resource and then spare will be given from the client side or from the vendor side. Spare is nothing but if I have FCU, for example, if I take FCU, fan coil unit. For the fan coil unit, there is like a one model of filter. Okay. For example, I will take ABC-001 is the one type of filter. Okay. If I want to replace the another filter, so those data will come under spares. Any other documents? BEP, BIM execution plan. Any other? Warranty documents. Any other? There will be like n number of documents, right? N number of documents will be kept in one file path. That file path will be added in this document area. Is still this? Anyone have any doubt? Does anyone have any doubt?
Sir, in COBie data, we are using COBie data for reducing a document, right, sir?
Yes.
Then why we want to use an n number of document in this?
For example, okay, this is a perfect question from Venkat Vishnu, right? Yeah. Let's take if I want to maintain any lighting fixture, okay. First of all, I want to know whether the lighting fixture will be in warranty period or not. Will be in warranty period or not. So that warranty period, I need to maintain some warranty document. If I am buying any lighting fixture from my house, okay. If I am throwing my warranty document into dustbin, if I lighting fixture is getting repaired, if I am going for the same shop and then I am asking for a replacement, whether they will replace without document, they will replace. No, right? I think no one can replace. Same thing will happen for airports. In a big project, there will be any big size of equipment, which is like a costly equipment. Okay, those costly equipment there will be like a warranty documents. That's why we will be, collecting the warranty documents as a documents tab. Clear, right, Vishnu?
Yes. Thank you.
Any other questions? Any other question? Things we already know. This is stage which are the things we will be carrying, and then construction, then delivery, and then finally operation maintenance. These are the parameters. Once the COBie parameters is loaded in the model, we will be seeing n number of parameters. For example, COBie.type. COBie.type created by, for example, if it is created by City Vignesh, so it will show created by City Vignesh. If it is created by some other people from the on-site team, like Harindam or Aniket, then the name will be listed there, like a respective people name. And then asset type, name, category, description, asset type, what type of asset. I already said, right, whether it is maintainable or non-maintainable, or periodically maintainable or operationally maintainable. Those will come under asset type. And then model number, who is the manufacturer, and then expected lifetime duration unit, and then warranty description. These all things will be collected from the submitters.
Siddhi, what is the difference between type and type model? Please go back. Yes. Here, COBie type. and COBie type dot manufacturer. What are the two? What are the differences between these two?
Sir, come again. Your question is not clear to me, sir. Once again.
COBie dot type. One parameter
Okay.
is COBie dot type, and another
Okay.
parameter is COBie dot type dot manufacturer. So what are the differences between these two?
Sir, every sir, there will be like we already know like there are like two type of parameter. One is type parameter, another one is component parameter, right? If it is component parameter, it will comes like COBie dot component dot asset tag. Okay. If it is type parameter, COBie dot type dot manufacturer. Clear, right? Sir, clear, right, sir?
No. Means
I will
COBie
show you.
dot type, and another one is COBie dot type dot manufacturer, and COBie dot type dot model number. Model number is like the asset tag, and manufacturer like the name of the company. Then in COBie dot type, what?
Yeah, that COBie dot
information
type is
is
nothing
given?
but like a checklist. It will show like this will be taking care of like a people and company will be manually filled from the provided documentation. This is the source of documentation. You can see COBie sheets and then description source. Okay, context will be like a manually filled, and then facility, floor, space, zone, type, component, system will be like a exported from the not Revit model, as built Revit model. Okay, it should be like as built one. It should be like LOD 500. After LOD 500 only we can able to segregate those data. After this session, I will show you one example from energy center model. Okay, which means like what are the data are there. I think in energy center model it's already completed, right? I will show you what are the blank data and then why we need those data. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then this assembly, impact, spare, zone, job, documents, those will be like can be provided if required. Those data, if they are providing to us any documents, we will be integrating those data. Okay. Finally, these attributes and coordinates. Coordinates is nothing but X, Y, Z coordinates. For every elements, we have the X, Y, Z coordinates. Will be automatically generated from the Revit. Finally, connections and issues will be provided if required. I think we have almost completed. I think so. 30 minutes. Okay, this is the execution workflow. Okay, for COBie execution, first we need to collect the input data. Correct? Guys, please interact with me. Okay. If you're not interact, if you're not, this is not an interaction session, then definitely it will be like a boring. I think everyone are new to COBie, right? But COBie is very good platform, which will be like a added advantages for maintaining the assets. Okay, if you are like a working for any facility management team or any, if you are going in future facility manager role, then definitely it will be helpful for you. Okay, so please be like interaction sessions. See, second is data sheet. Okay, after getting the input, we have to verify the data, and then we need to push the data, which means like asset register, and then database, and then finally the deliverable will be like a COBie sheets or digital FM model. The FM model is nothing but COBie integrated model is called FM model. The previous is one is the execution workflow. This is the COBie workflow. Before starting the COBie, we need the 3D model first. First we need 3D model. Again, next we have to go for data management. Guys, clear it? First we need 3D model. After verifying the 3D model, then we have second step is data management. Second, we need to collect the data. I will take example of the energy center building. Today morning, I have received location from Vijay for 3D model. After verifying the 3D model, I will go for next step is for data management. Second, I will go for data management. There is after data management, I will be collecting the data and then I will be verifying data. Okay. We can see this green highlighted area, like this set up families and then set up projects, contacts, import, export, zone, select, update, and create spreadsheet. This will comes under COBie extension. If you want to extract the COBie data, okay, COBie data from the model, we need to work on these areas with the add of these two areas, which is like assign classification and then assign split list. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think setup family is not needed. Except setup family, we need to work on remaining areas. See, initially we need to go for general setup. Before starting the, model, before starting any model, okay, what you will do? What you will do? For example, if you are starting any model, BIM model from the sketch level, you will be creating a template, right? Like electrical, imperial, or metric. That will be like every project that will be like template, right? This is same for COBie. We need to use the setup template. Okay. In setup template, there will be like a United States and then UK. You can see United States and then UK, United Kingdoms. We all guys know US is maintaining the imperial standard. Yes or no? Which is like a feet and inches. Coming to UK standard, it is metric. Millimeter and mm, meter and millimeter. Okay, meter and millimeter. Okay, based on this unit, United States or UK King, based on this locality or standards, we will be like choosing units here. Okay, if it is inches, then there will be like a feet and inches. If it is like a metric, and then there will be like millimeter and meter. Okay, this is identification. Okay, for every data, for every asset, we need one identification number, right? Yes or no? So there will be like an element ID. Element ID will be like a different for every element. Same like element ID, there is like one more ID is called GUID number, which is like a global unique identifier. Same like element ID, there is like one more parameter, okay, which is called global unique identifier. Okay, based on client requirement, we will be using these two identification. Second one, assigning space for all. Yes.
Sita, can you go to the back slide? This guide ID is also global unique identifier, जो ID है. That one is also used in Revit.
Yes. That one is also used in Revit. Global unique identifier, automatically extracted from the Revit.
Okay, and
yes.
Okay.
Yes. Go ahead, please.
I think this is related to database.
Yeah, database. Yes. For every asset, we need to identify some. We need to identify with using of some element. Some number, right? So element we need to give room name. Coming to the MEP elements, we need to give the space name. Okay. There are like options you can see. Room for all. If I am clicking room for all, it will take all as a room. If I am giving space for all, it will take all as a space. If I am clicking space for only MEP elements, so it will come only space for MEP elements. Remaining architecture section element will be given as a room. Clear, right? Nice.
Yes.
Clear, right? Okay. Space for MEP runs and pipe and conduits. MEP runs is nothing but every running elements, which means like cable tray, ducts, pipe will be running elements, right? Those will comes under space for MEP runs elements. Okay. Finally, if you want to reset this default, then we can go for the default. Okay. See, before starting the COBie, I mean, in basic slide, I think fifth slide or fourth slide, I'll be talking like a two parameters. Like one is like a one is like type parameter, another one is component parameter, right? Okay, those two things will be like a covered here. See, this is type setup. This is okay. This type parameters will be assigned here. Okay, and then this components parameter will be assigned here. For example, I will show you an example here. You can see here is field. Okay, in this field, as a Revit category, family, and then type mark. Okay, Revit category, family, and type mark. Okay. Take example as smoke detectors, which I have given as a previous example. In training room, there are 4 smoke detectors. Okay. Instead of type mark, I will keep here as a manufacturer because that 4 smoke detectors will be having same manufacturer. So the Revit category will comes under fire alarm device, and then family will comes under heat detector or smoke detector. Sorry, smoke detectors, and the manufacturer will comes under Siemens. Clear, right? Nice, clear, right? Clear or no? Okay. Coming to the component, I mean component setup, I will be like giving Revit category, which is like fire alarm device, and then I will be adding one more field. It's called type, which is smoke detector, and then mark value will contain 001, 002, 003, and then 004, which acts as a tag. It comes under. Nice, clear, right? On-site team is clear, right?
CD, we can understand this one, but if you can show in the model, then it will be better. How you are setting up these parameters and how it is affecting in the model, then it will be better for understanding.
Yeah, sure, sir, sure. Definitely, we will be like this session is only for like giving like basics of COBie. Definitely tomorrow and day after tomorrow we will be working on live model, which is like energy center model. Sir, okay, right, sir?
Yes.
This is system setup. System setup, if you are giving assigning system for every element, automatically those system will comes under here. You can see for Revit category, that will be like a duct. Like otherwise this is pipe. Okay. There will be like a chilled water pipe and then hot water pipe. Those will comes under system name. Chilled water pipe will comes under one system name, and then hot water pipe will comes under another system name. Attributes. If I want to add extra parameter, except COBie parameter, if I want to extra parameter into that spreadsheet, okay? Okay, that will be like a COBie parameter. For example, COBie dot type of manufacturer, COBie dot component of asset tag, those will be comes under COBie parameter. Except COBie parameter, if I want to give more information about the element, so I need to go for Revit parameters. That will be like a Revit parameters, okay? So those things will be checked here, and then those things will be extracted in COBie spreadsheet. This is coordinate setup. You all guys know for each and every elements we have XYZ coordinates. If it is like a small element, there will be like XYZ coordinates. If it is architectural element, there will be like a we will be having bounding box. Every architectural element will have like boundaries, right? Spaces, right? So those things will be given here for every component. See, component family will be like giving the location point, and the rooms, floors, space will be giving bounding. Okay. Guys, please make note of this everything, because from tomorrow morning onwards we will be working on the live model. I will be directly going to the COBie extension, which will be like a Interoperability tool. I will be not giving any basic information for this COBie. See, this is creating schedule. If I need to create level schedule, room schedule, space schedule, then if I am checking this all the checkbox, and then if I am giving save and close, automatically it will create schedule in the Revit. This one I already shown you, right? One example of how to make a zone with using spaces, right? Yes. This one is creating contacts. Creating contacts for contractors or stakeholders, manufacturers, BIM developers or design developers or facility managers. Those contacts will be added here. Okay. This update, update tab is very important. Very, very, very important in COBie. COBie work. Why you know? See, for example, you can see, I think this is visible for everyone, I think so. You can see there are like a type dot name, type dot category, type dot description. Yes or no, guys? Okay, we have like a n number of parameters here. For example, if I am updating only type dot name, if I am updating only type dot name, so I have to see, I have to click update all parameters. This, I mean, only for this area. Type dot name I have to give all, remaining parameter I have to give skip, right? See, if I have updated any parameter, those things only I have to update in the COBie. Yes or no? Remaining all I have to need to skip. If I am not giving skip, then automatically every parameters will change into blank. Okay. Unfortunately, if I am giving every parameters as an update all, and then if I am exporting the sheet, automatically all parameters will be in blank area. There will be no values. So again, we have to work from the start, from the workflow one. Okay. So before working in update area, we need to clear that which parameter we have updated previously. So those things only we have to update here. Yes or no, guys? Finally, exporting the COBie spreadsheet. You can see these are the tab which we have discussed before: context tab, facility, floor, space, zone, type, component, system, attribute, coordinates. If I don't want attributes and coordinates, if I uncheck these two checkbox, and then if I am exporting as a create spreadsheet, then automatically it will not come. If I want all these tabs, I need to check all the checkbox. This is the example, or this is the one type of COBie exported Excel. Below you can see there are like instruction. Instruction is like automatically extracted from the COBie. Extension. Okay. There are like contacts, facility, flow, space, zone, type, component, system, assembly, and connection. This black highlighted area will be not needed. Okay, not needed. If required, we can give the value. We can give the data. Otherwise, it's not needed for the COBie. See, this is we already worked for on project for that COBie data integrated snap. Okay, you can see that yellow highlighted one is like a pump. Okay, SW 2.2 pump. Okay, for the pump, there are like n number of parameters. You can see there are different type of COBie type parameters are there, and then COBie component parameters are there. Those parameters are fully filled with using documents like O&M manual as well as the material submittal. After integrating all the data, you will be seeing this type of data in the Cambodia airport. See, before starting any project or anything, the client will look for benefits, right? If you want to create the BIM model, I need some benefits from the BIM model. I need to reduce cost for the BIM, right? I mean, or the project, right? So I'm going for BIM model. So like same ways for COBie data, if you're working with the COBie data, there should be like some benefits. Okay, you can see these architectures and then designers will be benefit